Brother EQ, thank you so much for your contributions, man. What song or songs did you contribute to the AEW Fight Forever video game?
Yeah. First, I wanted to give a shout out to Ruckus too, because
Yeah,
without him, none of us would be on this project
thank
or
you, Mikey Ruckus.
have anything to do with AEW music. So I
Thank
cannot thank him enough, man, for the opportunities.
you. Mhm.
So I'm on three songs that came over from the Who We Are project that
Okay.
dropped last year. Um, in the mix, Red Velvet song. I got to sing the hook on that and work on some of the production for that one. Um, on the No Socks joint, which was Ricky Starks,
Mhm.
I got to do a verse on there and some post production stuff. And then Sean Dean's story, I'm the captain. That's
Oh,
me and Cutright got to do that one. So I got to do a verse on there. And then I'm super excited because we got an original song placed on there called Bet That. And they've been using it in some of the promotional stuff in the background, like during some of the match play footage.
nice,
So,
nice.
man, that is crazy. I'm shooting it to my kids, my friends, everybody know. I'm like, you got to turn it up really, really loud to
Yeah,
hear like
yeah, it
what's
is
going
in
on in
there.
the background.
It's
Like,
in-
but that's us. That's me and Cut. So, yeah, I'm just super excited, man. Thankful to be a part of this.
That's awesome. So I thought I was an avid, wrestling fan until I met you. This man has a wonderful collection of, wrestling toys and memorabilia, um,
Figures,
and figures. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
not figurines, figures.
figures. As a avid just lover of wrestling culture. We grew up loving, sadly, our favorite wrestlers are dying every single,
Mm-hmm.
RIP to all the legends that we've lost over the past 5, 6, 7 years. But just as someone that loves the culture of wrestling, how surreal and how awesome does it feel to represent AEW on TV, on the on commercials, now on the video game? How does it feel? Does the inner child in you is he jumping up and down? How do you feel right now?
Yes, it's one of those things hard to put into words. Like you're just so excited to finally have gotten, to this place. Because when I was little, and I'm sure most of us here actually wanted to be a wrestler.
Mm,
And everybody I'm sure had the fake belts and out
yeah,
of cardboard and everything else that we used to run around with. So just to be a part of like the scene in general is just so exciting, man.
that's
And
awesome.
especially music because I grew up a huge wrestling fan, but a huge music head as well.
Mm,
Probably 50-50 equally on
wow.
both of those. But yeah.
Now you get to merge both of those loves into this moment, right?
Yeah, and you remember we were talking about college back in college. I thought about this earlier. Me and you, we used to get it in on Tony Hawk. I think it was
Oh
Pro
yeah.
Skater 3. We spent hours on. But I remember before we would even play, we would spend so much time setting up the jukebox to make sure, like, the songs that we wanted to hear were coming through. But that's just to me, how big of a part the music plays in gaming, because that was like a big deal for us up front before we even started. So to be on the playlist at this point is just mind blowing.
It's mind blowing. It's cementing our voices and our artistry into history. You know,
Yeah.
it's surreal because I remember playing Tony Hawk. I remember playing Tony Hawk Underground. That was my joint. With that soundtrack, LA Symphony, all them things. Um, and I remember being that kid. And now there's kids, there's 11, 12, 13-year-old kids. It's like, yo, my favorite artist was E.Quipped on AEW Fight Forever. And I'm sure they're gonna be able to customize, you're gonna be able to when you customize your wrestler, you can, choose, different songs for the walkout music. And it's surreal that there's gonna be teenagers that's gonna be, choosing some of our songs as the walk
Yeah, man.
for their created character and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you for your contribution. Your
Yeah,
love,
man.
love for wrestling, it's oozing out of this moment. And I wish the best for you, brother, that, more of
Thank
these
you, man.
things just continue. And like you said, shout out to Mikey Ruckus for this opportunity, multiple
Hmm.
opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yeah.
and where can people follow you? And do you have any projects that you've created or are working on?
Yeah. All my socials are at Equipped Music. So real simple. Equipped Music. And then just released a single last Friday with Mega Sparks
Oh yeah,
and Cut Right, who's I don't know where Cut's at, but
bottom left.
it was oh, is he here? Oh, okay. It was a battle between Quicksilver and then Kid Flash and Flash. Something we recorded way back whenever and never got released. But then
Yeah,
with the Flash movie coming up, we put it out. Me and Cut, that single that's gonna be on the AEW Fight Forever drops next week, same time as the game. That'll be on all streamers. And then I got several new projects. The one coming up close is called the High Point Sessions. So it's about my time in
You going, Brian?
Little Chicago is what they call High Point. Little Chirac.
I'm
So
on top of
yeah,
you.
definitely a little Chirac.
yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for your contribution, brother.
Thank you guys, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I'm in the mix right now.